If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show. Meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks: divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college-themed series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase automatically earns you 6% back in UA cash that you can later exchange for a mystery box or a signed item of your choosing. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Mike. Got a busy show today. 7 different things on our website. 4 breaks already filled up, Mike.
Loving it.
I do want to make one series known to everyone that we do have a break filled up in that one. That is Mr. Breezy Does It. It is a full-size authentic series. $70 a spot, but we have some absolutely sick helmets in that series. Drew Brees. We've got a Dan Marino Lunar, Devontae Adams Lunar, Jerome Bettis Lunar, Sean Alexander Lunar, Kyler Murray Flat White. Guys like Roger Staubach and Kurt Warner are not even headliners. They're hidden headliners in that series. That is one that I would like to make the folks know about. That's a good series to play. We got the whole enchilada first break coming up. We're going to do that one coming up. We've got the Nifty 50 Minis. That Emmitt Smith Chrome is still out there. Mr. Touchdown Minis.
Really? That's still out there?
That's still out there. The Emmitt Smith Chrome is still out there. So we are going to go ahead and do some nice breaks today. Let's get started with the dice roll, though. How does that sound, Mike?
Sounds great to me. You know what's funny is I'm just looking at our feed here, and we're giving our customers some forced perspective here. It looks like I am an elf in Santa's factory over here.
Yes.
And you are like Gandalf over there.
Oh, my gosh.
You know, like,
I absolutely love our new setup. Oh, boy, our dice roll is 11. A lot of spins today.
Oh, my.
So, but yeah, I came in here on Friday, and I was like, what just happened? I guess Thanksgiving is over. Christmas is here.
Yes,
so,
it is.
Exciting stuff. So our dice roll is going to be 11. Let's see what our chase item of the day is going to be. Here we go. Everyone that wins this chase item, or whatever this hits on, gets a chance to be... Oh, the Very Brady College Series. Okay, so anyone who's in a Very Brady College Series break is going to go ahead and get a chance to win some UA cash anywhere from $1 to $100. Mike will spin the wheel at the end of the day. The Very Brady College Series. You know what? We did pull the Tom Brady on Friday, but there's some good items out there. We have an O.J. Simpson jersey out there as well. We've got these Tom Brady heads out there. If you win a Tom Brady head, you get a chance to be entered into a Tom Brady drawing that we'll do on our Christmas Eve show. So
right.
a lot of good stuff still out there in that one.
You know what? The great news is landing on that Very Brady for our chase today is that we already had 10 folks filled up that first Very Brady. So
Awesome.
we're going to give away some UA cash no matter what.
Awesome. Love to hear it. All right, let's get started with the whole enchilada number 1. We've got Andrew P. in there. My jacket randomly fell out of the room here, but Andrew Pimento's in there, Matthew Kerr, Hunter Long, a new customer, Hunter, and Brandon Sullivan. If you guys are in here, if you can get us a box number. Andrew's in here. He's already ahead of the game. He's getting us box number 29. This is our Chris Johnson Dutch. I'll show that off here in a little bit, what's wrong with it after we do our first couple breaks. But that is our Dutch item of the day.
And the link for that Dutch item is in the chat.
Whole enchilada is the first one, right?
The whole enchilada.
All right, it's whole. Here we go. 29 for you, Andrew.
Thank you for calling out that number, Andrew. And for anybody that is new in here, we do have a new customer in here, Hunter. Calling out the box number is only if you are in the break, and it does keep the show moving.
Yes, it does. All right, I'll show this real quickly. This, you can barely tell on camera, this Dutch item is pretty good. The only thing is that sticker, sort of like the helmet, is a little bit messed up in the front. We'll explain more about the Dutch once we get rolling with the show, which we are rolling now. Box 29 in the whole enchilada. Let me flip that bad boy around. All righty. We're going to go ahead and randomize you guys up. Andrew P., Matthew K., Hunter Long, and Brandon Sullivan. Got a lot of clicking today with the 11. Mike, how was your Thanksgiving? How was everyone's Thanksgiving in the chat today?
My Thanksgiving was excellent. I had a good time. I always enjoy Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite holidays of the year.
It's great.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was great. I have found out, and it's like I've had it before, but you know, like when you have something and you haven't had it in a while and you forgot how good it is?
Yeah.
Corn casserole.
Oh, sure.
I had it twice. My brother and his wife brought it over, and then I went to one of my girlfriend's family friend's house a few days after Thanksgiving. They had corn casserole there too, and it was just, they were both to die for. So
yeah, I just it's like, what other meal do you have that many sides?
Exactly.
That's what my mom said.
She's
like,
right.
What other meal do you eat?
She's not wrong.
Sides?
All right, Matthew, you're in the NFC North. Brandon Sullivan is in the NFC South and NFC East. Hunter Long, NFC West. Matthew also has the North and South in the AFC. Brandon in the East, and Andrew P. in the AFC West. Here we go. First break of the day, the whole enchilada. A lot of good headliners available in this one. I believe Deion Sanders and Ty Law Lunars are some of the sickest looking ones, as well as a Travis Kelce Flash, too. So, a lot of good stuff in the enchilada. Not a bad way to start us off. How about Derek Johnson of the Kansas City Chiefs? 4-time Pro Bowler Derek Johnson. In fact, there you go. He signed it himself. 4-time Pro Bowler. I didn't even see that before I pulled it. That's just a little Derek Johnson fact that I know. A really good linebacker in the 2000s for the Chiefs. A great player at college, too, for Texas. That is Andrew P. He called out the box number. Got himself the win. Andrew Pimentel. Nicely done. Single spot snipe. Derek Johnson.
Nice hit, sir.
Congratulations, Andrew. The Chiefs are looking much better in recent weeks. As a Chiefs fan, their defense has certainly awoken, and all of a sudden they look like they're going to win that division again.
Yep. That happens, I guess, right?
It's a wild year in the NFL.
It is.
Wild year.
It is crazy out there. Sports in general right now.
A lot of upsets. Speaking of upsets, we had Michigan beat Ohio State last night.
Yep.
We had Auburn nearly beat Alabama.
So close. It was so close. I wanted them to win so bad.
It would have been really cool.
I wanted Auburn to win so bad. Unranked. Yeah.
The Iron Bowl. That would have been quite the rivalry win.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been pretty cool. I would have liked to have seen that.
How much to get in on this? Cody, which one would you like to get in? Mike posted that break page at the top there.
Yeah.
You scroll up. Different breaks have different costs. The whole enchilada, I believe, is $39 a slot. That is our replica series. We have a full-size authentic series. Breezy does it. $70 for that one. So a lot of good stuff on there, Cody. Just let us know what you want to play. We have anything from basically $20 up to $70.
Yep.
Cost-wise.
And stuff that's multi-box. Do we still have double box breaks up there for our minis?
Yes, we do.
All right, so we've got stuff that's double box breaks. We got a little variety of stuff going on in here right now.
The Ghost is calling out 32 on Brady Mixers. The Ghost, we will do that one coming up, Doug. We actually do them in the order they're filled up. So Nifty 50 is the next one. Todd DeWitt, Todd Peterson, Andrew Peter in here, Matthew Kerr, Michael Walker, and Bob Boulay. If you guys can get us a box number for that one. The Ghost, Doug, we'll save 32 on the Brady Mixers. I'm going to write that down right now for you.
I like it. Getting ahead of the game.
And we just did 29 in the whole enchilada. I'll take it off the ticker. That sounds good.
Cool.
That's one of my favorite series names, Mike. The whole enchilada.
Whole enchilada. 26, says Andrew. 26.
All right, 26, Andrew. The Nifty 50 minis. Those are very nifty minis, as the title says. Pretty much all of them are specialties, whether they be lunars, flashes, etc., etc., etc.
Not only almost all of them are, but 100% of them are.
Yes, all of them are. They are nifty for a reason. Is that the one with
that's the
Emmett Smith one?
Emmett Smith Chrome, yes.
Okay, Mike and I have been talking about that for a while. We
want to see it.
We want to see that one. So we'll get 26 for you, Andrew,
Sounds
in the Nifty
good.
50.
Andrew, Doug, Matt. Hey, what's up, Matt? You missed just by a few moments there. Andrew had called out box number 27. How's it going, everybody? How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
27 or 26?
26.
26, okay, that's what I thought.
26 was originally called, 27 called next.
Well, they're right next to each other. Maybe
They
we
are.
can do 27 next. I think people are used to the minis being double box breaks because this is
Yes,
a
that's
specialty mini series. This one is a single. 26 right there before I drop it. Matthew, you were close. Probably next time. Well, maybe we can do 27 next. All right, throw you guys into the randomizer. We're going 11 times today, as is our dice roll. Lot of clicking, Mike.
All right, it looks like we just got a new order in.
Okay, a lot of people here this afternoon. Hopefully everyone had a nice Thanksgiving. I said this to Mike. I'm half joking, but probably being half serious. A lot of you probably at this point are tired of your families, ready to relax and hop into some breaks. All right, there are your divisions. Matthew Kerr should be up top. Todd DeWitt should be at the bottom. Nifty 50, numero uno. Yeah, we got really nice minis on the website right now, Mike.
A lot of really good stuff.
Really, really good minis. So we got Matthew Kerr in the North, Todd Peterson in the NFC South. We got Andrew P. in the NFC East, fresh off his win. Bob Boulay is in here. Bob in the NFC West. Matthew Kerr has the North and South in the AFC. Actually, Michael Walker has the South. Matthew Kerr has the AFC East. And Todd has the AFC West. Here we go. Single box break. Nifty 50. Did we already spin? If so, what did it land on? Brandon, we did spin for our chase item of the day, and it landed on the Very Brady College series. Oh my goodness. Believe this is a headliner. Travis Kelce on the Eclipse for the Kansas City Chiefs. I said this, Mike, the best tight end in football. He set all sorts of records the last couple seasons. The Chiefs, after the bye week, I think they're going to give him the ball even more.
Yeah.
That is our second straight AFC West hit. This time it's going to Todd DeWitt. Single spot snipe again.
Nice hit.
Kelce Eclipse.
Man, that red ink looks nice on that matte black helmet.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Very nice. Nice hit, Todd.
Todd with 2 Ds getting the dub.
That's right.
Yeah, Travis Kelce is so talented. And he he's the guy who's Mahomes' guy when he gets in trouble. As good as Tyreek Hill is and as explosive as he is, whenever the Chiefs get in trouble, Kelsey's the guy they go to. I remember that AFC playoff game against the Texans. They were down 24-0. Travis Kelce got 9 to 10 grabs and 3 touchdowns in that game. Literally led the comeback as they beat the Texans, and the Texans have done nothing since. So, at least not on the field.
Todd with 2 Ds, actually Todd with 3 Ds if you count his last name.
That's right, DeWitt, Kelsey. Nicely done. 26 is off the ticker, nifty 50. We are moving right along. Things are going to be clicking today, says Chris Roberts. That's right, Chris. You are correct. Todd is in this next break as well.
Very nice.
As is Christopher Hannon, Matthew Kerr, Brandon Sullivan, who is in the chat right now, and Tony Payne. If you guys can get us a box number for the best series we have on the website right now, Breezy Does It, full-size authentic helmets. Drew Brees, Dan Marino, and more are out there.
Nasty. I'm going to drop a link in the chat right now. It is for our next closest break. We still have 2 more breaks that are full that we have to do, but it would be nice to have something to go into once those 2 are done.
That's right, Mike.
And we were talking about double box breaks. It is a double box break. It's our Mr. Touchdown Mini Helmet is our next closest break. Only 4 slots remain as far as I can see. Nope. 3 slots.
Perfect.
3 slots.
All right, Todd, Christopher, Matthew, Brandon, and Tony, if you can get us a box number. Brandon said 16. Matthew came in. You just missed it again, Matt. Matt Kerr, my man. You are just barely missing these box numbers. Brandon just came in literally 0.001 of a second before you. Or like, it actually shows it at the exact same time, but I think Brandon came through first on my screen. So we'll go with Brandon's 16. 22 is also out there. I'll take 16 off the ticker, and we are going to bring 16 for you guys.
Quick draw McGraw.
That's right. Brandon's a quick clicker, clearly.
A quick clicker. Wow, that's a tongue twister.
I like that.
Quick clicker.
Drew Brees was broadcasting on Thanksgiving for the NBC crew as part of the Saints game. The Saints had like 14 starters out, so the Bills completely clobbered them, but it was good to see Drew Brees in the broadcast booth.
I'll tell you, he's a charismatic dude. That's where he's going to probably spend the rest of his years.
He's got his next living ready.
Yeah. I wonder what he's going to go with hairstyle-wise. He's got the Mike special.
That's right.
You know?
Andrew asked, was that a double box break? Andrew, that was not a double box break. The Nifty 50 Minis is a single box break. We typically do our Minis as double box breaks, but those Nifty 50s are so special and so nifty that they are a single box break. So we did do that one correct, but Andrew knows typically that is what shows up on our end. So just to make it completely obvious to you, Matthew, that it shows first in your chat, I'm going to go ahead and...
It does show first on my side, too.
Oh, does it?
No. Brandon's first on my side.
Brandon's first on your side. Okay.
16.
So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys, just so there's no confusion. I'll throw the randomizer up. Brandon came in first on my chat. So, yeah, the technology is close. I mean, you guys came in at just about the same time. So I'm going with what came first on my side. I'll take that randomizer off there just to show you that I'm not trying to do anything to you folks. 16 is the box number. We're going to go ahead and randomize your names. Breezy Does It, number 1. We got Todd, Christopher, Matthew, Brandon, and Tony Payne in here. My favorite series on the website right now, by far the best series we have on the website.
Breezy Does It.
It is the most expensive, but it's for a reason.
It is worth it.
It is worth every penny.
Those authentics are hard to get your hands on now these days, so...
I heard there was a fire in the Riddell warehouse. Is that right, Mike?
Maybe. Whatever it is, the supply is very short and very limited and very exclusive right now. So.
Yeah, now is the time to get those authentics. They are in this series, and it is not just normal authentics. These are fire authentics. Normally, our authentic series are priced at $50. This one is $70 because it is that much better. A lot of you in here, you guys see your divisions. I'm going to go ahead and get rolling right along with this next one. Box 16.
Clicking right along.
Yes, we are, Chris. It's a busy day, Chris Roberts.
Clicking our life away.
Andrew Roberts, Chris's son, is fresh off that Tom Brady hit on Friday night. The Roberts family
Still coming down from that one, huh?
is celebrating.
I would be too. I would be too.
Single spot snipe, that one was.
And Michigan got a win.
Michigan got a win. So if you're a Michigan fan, it was definitely a big week for you.
Sure was.
All right, our first hit of the day in the Breezy Does It series. How about this guy? Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, very talented linebacker for the Brownies. Full-size authentic helmet. He's a really talented player. He's hurt right now. He's been injured some his rookie season, but he was the college Dick Butkus Award winner, best linebacker in college last season. So really, really good player, really talented player. He was playing well before the injury, so this guy has a bright future. Brandon Sullivan called out the box number and got the win in the AFC North. Owusu-Koramoah.
I said that is a lunar helmet also.
Yes, it is. Nice hit, Brandon. The Browns right now are going to play, what, the Ravens tonight.
They are.
They're fighting for a playoff
It's going to
spot.
be a tough one.
It's going to be a tough game for them. Their defense is looking better. Right now, the offense is ironically the problem. Baker Mayfield is banged up. They're going to see if they can get him healthy.
Cody, you absolutely can buy all 10 spots or all 8 spots. That's how you can absolutely guarantee yourself a win.
Yes, you can.
Please, be our guest. Bob played in the shadow of Touchdown Jesus. Touchdown Jesus.
Who was Touchdown Jesus again? We
don't
went
know.
over this last time,
We
and
did, and
Bob
I don't
told
rem-
us,
I
and,
don't remember.
and we don't remember who Touchdown Jesus was.
Yeah.
Bob, let
it's
us
a
know
great
who-
nickname.
Let us know who Touchdown Jesus is.
Or maybe it's Touchdown Jesus.
Could
And
be
we're-
Jesus.
Yeah, it could be. Who
Could be
knows?
Jesus. That is true.
It's probably not.
All right, we do have some good news. Notre Dame, yeah, he did play at Notre Dame. Notre Dame has a shot for the playoff this year. They have one loss to Cincinnati. Cincinnati is undefeated. Notre Dame will probably be number 5 in the next playoff rankings. They're going to need some help, but they've got a shot. We do have a box number for the next break, the Very Brady College. We had Douglas Oast, the Ghost, call out 32. So I will take 32 off the ticker. And I will go ahead and bring you that Very Brady College series. I'll tell you guys this about the Brady College series. We're fully transparent. I know most of you already know this. We did pull the Tom Brady full-size authentic. But some other things coming out of there. You guys see these heads, these 2 Tom Brady heads. We have one more Tom Brady head out there. So if you pull a head in a box, you get a chance to be entered in for a drawing for some Brady items on Christmas Eve. We also have O.J. Simpson content out there.
Yeah.
We got a Ray Lewis, which isn't even a headliner, a sick Ray Lewis mini on Miami. So there's some good
Nice.
stuff still out there in the
Miami
Very
one.
Brady.
Miami one.
Yeah,
huh?
Miami, because
That's
it's a
sick.
college series.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense.
Vinny Testaverde also in that series, too, if you're talking about Miami Hurricanes. So we had 32 from the Ghost. I think there's a Justin Jefferson replica helmet in there also on LSU.
Whitehurst. Charlie Whitehurst. Is that correct?
Charlie Whitehurst, yeah. What about
Touchdown Jesus.
Well, he has that nickname too. I think he's talking about
No, he's clipped
oh.
over Jesus.
okay. How often do we pull a Dallas helmet? Cody, we pull Dallas helmets very often. The Cowboys are probably the most common team we have in this series. I am talking about, of course, I said 32. It is 32. That Emmitt Smith Chrome in the Nifty 50 is sick. That's a sick Cowboys item that's out
disgusting.
there. So
There's
actually,
a lot of Dallas stuff.
there
going
is.
around.
Mike, this is a top spot break, actually. So we're going to open the item first.
You got it.
Awesome.
Let's see what we got. Something for the college.
It's light,
Okay.
so it could be a Brady head, could be a mini. It's not a replica helmet, but we'll see. Also, we got a bunch of $200 UA cash prizes out there as well. So a lot of good stuff. 200 UA cash is not bad if you buy in with a $25 spot.
Yeah, you got that right.
Okay. This team is in the Big Ten Championship, the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Hey.
They got some help. They had Wisconsin losing when they had their destiny in their own hands. This is T.J. Hawkinson, a Detroit Lion, got a touchdown against the Bears on Thanksgiving. One of the most talented tight ends in the NFL. He's kind of like one of the only two go-to guys with the Lions. It's him and DeAndre Swift.
Right.
You pretty much know that they're going to get the points, and that's what happened on Thanksgiving. T.J. Hawkinson, really, really talented. And Bob coming in, Bears and Cowboys are the two most pulled probably. So you know, Cody, I'm not lying to you. I'm not just trying to tell you that Cowboy stuff is here a lot.
We're not just talking it up. It is in here a lot.
It is in here a lot. The boys.
That's right.
All right, so this is a top spot break. I'm going to go ahead and randomize up the 11 names. I'll throw you guys in the randomizer. And after the 11th click, whoever is on top is going to win this T.J. Hawkinson Iowa Hawkeyes mini helmet. Hawkinson.
The Hawk.
8, 9. All right, let's stop for dramatic purposes. This is 10 times. Andrew P., hold your horses. You haven't won anything. He sees it up top. So after the next click, whoever is up top, 11 is our dice roll. We've went 10 times. The next click takes home T.J. Hawkinson. And that click is Christopher Magna. I don't know if that's a new customer, a relatively new customer. Maybe you're back after you've been gone for a while, but that's a name I haven't seen in here. You are taking home Hawkinson. Top spot break. Another single spot snipe. That's the theme for the day. All you need is one spot to get a dub. Congratulations, Mr. Magna. Hope I'm saying that right.
Congrats on that.
Hawkinson.
My father was a Hawkeye.
He was?
Got his graduate degree from there. Yes.
All right. My best friend from high school, both of his sisters went to Iowa. So They got a lot of Iowa flavor. They're big Iowa fans.
Flavor.
Iowa's a pretty good college football program. They're a little under the radar, but they're usually in the top 15 or 20 in the country. They're not quite going for national titles, but they always find themselves in good bowl games because they have good players like T.J. Hawkinson on that team. I think Dallas Clark went to Iowa. Some good tight ends coming out of Iowa over the years.
That is our last full break right now. I did drop the link earlier for our next closest break, which was double box break mini helmets, but now we have another break that is equally as close. This one also has 3 spots left, and it is Jackpot.
Okay, Jackpot. The way the Jackpot works, Chris Roberts can tell us because he won the Jackpot. There are 5 Jackpots in the series. I believe there's 1 left. Could be 2. I think it's 1 that's left. The Joe Montana Jackpot is still out there, which also includes... It's not out there. Did we pull Mr. Montana? Okay, so
I did.
Mike pulled Mr. Montana, but we have... you could potentially win a Jackpot where you win 5 different items in one hit. Even if you don't win a Jackpot, it's only $21 a spot, the cheapest thing we have on the website. And a lot of those items in there, like you see an Allen Iverson as a headliner. I know that one's been pulled, but a Deion Sanders bat. Those are items we don't often repeat. This is a mixer. We have some NBA, some MLB, some boxing, all sorts of different stuff coming out of the Jackpot. So would love to do a Jackpot. Haven't had a real chance to show this bad boy off too much. So I will talk about the Dutch item and lower the price. Let's get it down to $210, Mike.
$210.
We'll knock off $50 off Chris Johnson, one of 8 2,000-yard rushers, one of the fastest running backs in NFL history. Chris Johnson was a beast for the Titans. He was great at East Carolina. This is a beautiful lunar helmet, beautiful signature. Nothing wrong with the helmet, minus a very, very small spot on the helmet right there. You can kind of see that little streak. That's just about the only issue with this helmet.
It's not even on the helmet, it's on the sticker.
It's on the sticker, rather.
So if you are a crafting master and you wanted to maybe remove that sticker and put a fresh one over it, or maybe you lay one on top of it, or maybe you just don't even care and you think that looks fine because the autograph and the rest of the helmet's in excellent condition.
Yeah.
Either way, that's a great deal. $210. The link is in the chat.
It's not bad. Mike, did we just sell out the Breezy? I just hopped on our website. Did we just sell out Breezy? Breezy does it? Was it Tony Payne?
Maybe.
Matthew Kerr came in here with a lot of slots.
Yeah, it was Matthew Kerr.
Got all 8 of them, huh? Is that right?
Yep.
All right, Matthew, thank you so much. We're going to do the second Breezy Does It.
Let me get that ready for you.
You are the only one in this break. Do box 22. He wanted 22 last time. We'll take 22 off the ticker. There's no need to randomize.
Nope.
I'm just going to go ahead and get 22 and pull that bad boy for you. Mr. Matthew Kerr, Drew Brees, Dan Marino, some of the great items that are still out there. Really good quarterback series. Roger Staubach and Kurt Warner, hidden headliners in the Breezy Does It. So if you want a great quarterback, Breezy does it for you. All right, I'm going to go get 22 for you. Take CJ off here. Put him right here. Nothing like the feel of a full-size authentic, Mike.
Yep. It
Box-
feels nice.
Box 22, Matthew. Here you go.
That list is up there, too. Breezy Does It number 2.
Sweet. Chris Roberts telling us lots of Cowboy stuff pulled the past week. Chris, that's right. We're always pulling Cowboy stuff. We know that they're America's team. They're a very popular team. They're very popular in the break room. All right. Whole lot of headliners left in the Breezy Does It. Almost all of them. One less, though, Mike.
One less. What do we got?
We've got a headliner.
Oh, baby.
Devontae Adams on a Lunar. The NFL leader in touchdown catches last season. One of the best receivers in the NFL. Devontae Adams has incredible chemistry with Aaron Rodgers. Really beautiful Lunar. The Packers have a lot of nice helmets. This bad boy is absolutely sick. Of course, he signed it in that Packers green up top. The 17 there as well. Devontae Adams. Like I said, we didn't have to randomize anything. It was all for Matthew Kerr. Did we even put that Breezy in there? I just went ahead and rolled with it. Breezy number 2 is right here.
It's right there.
Matthew Kerr, you're the only one in here. You're taking home a headliner hit. Devontae Adams on the Lunar. Nicely done, Matthew. Not too bad, says Matthew. Thanks.
Yeah, hope no longer. It is a reality.
That's right.
Nice hit.
That's not bad. Not bad. Like I said, so many headliners out there in this series. We have had a lot of luck or unluck. Depends how you look at it if you're in the
Sure.
breaks. But from our perspective, a lot of luck in this series in that almost all the headliners are still out there, including Drew Brees himself, second
Absolutely.
all-time in passing yards, passing touchdowns in NFL history. Dan Marino was the guy who was first in all those categories. Then Brett Favre came along. Then we had Peyton Manning. Then we had Drew Brees. Now we've got Tom Brady. But Dan the Man Marino is also in that series. So
Yes, he is.
the
Dan
Breezy,
the man.
the
One of my
Breezy Does It
favorites.
is great. Tony Payne, I know you're in here from earlier. Tony loves the full-size authentics. A lot of fire to come in this series, guys. Kurt Warner and Roger Staubach are hidden headliners. You're talking about Cowboy stuff. Roger himself is in here, one of the first great Cowboys quarterbacks.
Breezy Does It number 3 is live on the site.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's sold out. I would have
No.
been like incredible. Because you literally would have just posted it. So
Yeah, that would have been.
that would
That
have
would
been
have
quick.
been next level.
That would have been next level.
Nope. Our next two closest breaks are, I believe, the same amount away. We have 3 slots remaining in mini touchdown or Mr. Touchdown mini helmet double box break, and 3 remaining in jackpot.
DK Metcalf, Ty Law, Patrick Williams, Mike Ditka Flash, Michael Vick Lunar, some of the headliners still out there, I believe, in that Mr. Touchdown mini.
I believe so.
If you guys want to hop into one of those bad boys.
Mista.
We'll go ahead and take a look at the NFL scores while we have a brief break, Mike.
Sure. Are the Bengals still pounding on the Steelers?
Oh my. 41-3.
Whoa. They haven't even put up a tutty.
No, they haven't. The Bucks just took the lead on the Colts.
Okay.
Leonard Fournette has 2 touchdowns for me in fantasy today. He's doing pretty good. My fantasy team needs a miracle to make the playoffs, but I think I'm winning this week because I know Fournette is cooking.
Yep. Fournette.
That's probably the most intriguing game right now because the Bengals are up 41-3. The Patriots are up 26-13 on the Titans. We have, we have some close games among some bad teams. Jets, Texans, Jaguars, Falcons, Giants, Eagles is a close game right now, 10-7 in the fourth. So some action on Sunday in the NFL this week. Good game coming up in the 3:25 hour. The Packers and Rams at 3:25 on Fox. That's going to be a good game. The Rams are 2-point favorites at Lambeau. Kind of curious to see them favored there, but we'll see.
Me too. What do they know we don't know?
Vegas always tends to know something.
They do.
Because I can tell you from experience, I felt the Bears would beat the Lions by more than 2.5. They beat them by 2.
Yep.
Not a great line there.
No.
But
That's a tough one.
I did think the Raiders, though, would cover on the Cowboys, and they did. And that was the most watched Thanksgiving game in years, apparently.
Interesting.
A lot of people watched the Cowboys and the Raiders in what was a wild, wild game.
That was a very wild game. Wild thing.
Wild thing.
Wild game.
It was a wild game. What else do you guys want to play? Mike mentioned that we're 3 slots away from a couple breaks. We are 3 away from, what was it, the Jackpot and the Mr. Touchdown Mini. So those 2 would be great.
Right now. Both links are going in the chat right now. There are 3 slots remaining in each.
Otherwise, we're pretty open on the website right now, guys. We just did Breezy Does It number 2. The third one is up on the webpage. So it's up to you guys what you want to do. I know we have a new guy in here asking for Cowboy stuff. I can tell you that Emmitt Smith Chrome mini helmet is available in the Nifty 50 mini helmet series. That's for $24 a slot. I know Chris Roberts is in here. He'd also like that Chrome helmet for Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
Our chase of the day is the Very Brady College Series mixer. $25 a spot on that one. We did pull the Brady, but a lot of really good stuff still out there. That Warren Sapp, that O.J. Simpson, those are both out there, as well as Ray Lewis, a great hidden headliner. Justin Jefferson is out there on a replica helmet. So would love to do that as well because you can get a chance to spin the wheel at the end.
Yeah, don't see a ton of Warren Sapp stuff out there.
You don't see a ton of Warren Sapp. That's probably why he's a headliner.
I like it.
Chris Roberts says, let's pop that jackpot. Also, James won't let him forget the Raiders won. Yeah, James is a fan of the Raiders, our own James Q. I've got the bragging rights on James, though, Chris, because the Chiefs beat him and the Bears beat the Raiders this year. So
that's true.
That I do have the bragging rights on him. So I'd love to pop the jackpot. Chris, if you want to pop the jackpot, that would be great. Or if someone else wants to do the jackpot, that would be cool. That is another top spot break here in the break room.
You're dangerously close. 3 spots is not a lot of spots at $21 a slot.
No, $21. The jackpot is the cheapest thing we have on the website at the moment. It's a good series for those folks just entering the break room. But the big one is, of course, the Mr. Breezy Does It full-size helmet series. Dan Marino and Drew Brees are still out there in that one.
I can't believe that Marino's still out there. I want to see that one too.
Yeah, I want to see Dan the Man Marino on a lunar. Chris Roberts says, I hope Mike's not a Saints fan this week then.
Me? I'm not a Saints fan.
No. I was a Bills fan this week because I did hit on the Bills covering that line on Thanksgiving. The Saints are an interesting team. They had a lot of injuries, and it showed this last week.
Yep.
It showed.
I am not a Saints fan. I was at that NFC Championship game
For the Bears and
Saints. I was in the south end zone.
Okay.
Bottom of the 200 level.
Okay.
Great seats. I was with my cousin, my oldest cousin, and it snowed. And it was freezing, and I've never been more uncomfortable at an event in my entire life, but we won.
Yes. You
And
know
it
what?
was
Here's
awesome.
the sad thing as a Bears fan. The one thing I remember about that game, I just like the one play that I remember is the Reggie Bush touchdown.
Yep.
And I don't remember anything else that,
was
happened besides the Bears
the end
won.
zone I was sitting in too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a huge
saw
Bush
that.
fan in college. Larry Roslin, by the way, hopped in with 2 slots for the jackpot, so we are now 1 away in the jackpot. I know Chris Roberts is in there.
Nice.
Daniel Dredge is in there as well. So, guys, let us know who wants to close out that jackpot because we're definitely doing it this show because there's only 1 left.
It's gonna happen.
It is going to happen.
Larry.
I think Larry is a Broncos fan. The Broncos have an interesting game this afternoon. They're 5-5 hosting the Chargers, who are 6-4. Both of those teams looking for playoff spots. 9 out of 15 games this weekend feature teams that both are either in the playoffs or have a chance to make the playoffs. A lot of tiebreakers out there in the NFL. Box 41, Chris says on the jackpot, he must have closed it, I'm guessing. No, Charles Peavyhouse closed it. Our guy, Charles Peavyhouse.
Nice.
All right, I'll get box
Charlie.
41 for you, Chris. I will take 41 off the ticker.
Very nice.
And I will bring that for you and everyone else in this break. Jackpot. Chris knows and loves the jackpot because he won the jackpot. What are the 5 items that you won in the jackpot again, Chris? Let us know for the chat.
That list is ready for you. Move it over. It's at the very front.
Chris says, I was at Texas Stadium when Rodgers came in for Favre and Romo and T.O. had the popcorn game. Lots of stars.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like a fantastic game to be at, Chris. The best NFL game that I ever was at was actually a game that I covered. I was a sports reporter out in Missouri for the CBS station in the Columbia, Jefferson City area. I covered that Texans-Chiefs playoff game where the Chiefs were down 24-0. They went on to score 7 straight touchdowns. They ran out of fireworks. That was the best NFL game I've ever been to. As far as college, Mizzou homecoming in 2010 was incredible when we beat #1 Oklahoma, who was #1 in the BCS. Mizzou upset them. 41 in the jackpot is a top spot break. So we open up the item first, and then we see who's taking home this bad boy. Personally, I also enjoyed going to a Lionel Messi soccer game at Soldier Field where he scored 3 goals for Argentina. That was pretty cool on a personal level. Chris won Jones Drew jersey, Fred Taylor authentic, Frazier jersey, Neil Smith mini, and Pete Rose photo, which we're still waiting to ship to Mr. Roberts. And Pete Rose is Chris's favorite athlete of all time, so that worked out well.
Very well.
All right. As far as our first jackpot win, how about one of the best hockey players of all time? Mike, you'll recognize this name. How about Brett Hull?
Oh, yeah.
The Hull family is a legendary hockey family.
Nice.
Brett Hull.
Brett and Bobby.
Brett and Bobby Hull. He played on several teams. This one is on St. Louis, number 16, one of the NHL's all-time great players, one of the NHL's all-time great families. Here is the signature, Mr. Brett Hull. I had to look when I saw B. Hull. Is it Brett? Is it Bobby? Which Hull is it? Nonetheless, it's a Hall of Famer. It's an NHL legend, Mr. Hull. And what I love about this series, like I said it before, not a lot of repeat hits. We don't see a lot of Brett Hull in the room. We don't see a ton of hockey stuff in the room. Pretty much the mixers is where you can get your hockey gear.
Got that right.
So we're going to, this is a top spot break. We'll pull up everyone who was in that break. That was jackpot number 1. That's Todd DeWitt, Richard Quick, Todd Peterson, Christopher Magna, Andrew P., Daniel Dredge, Chris Roberts, Larry Roslin, or Charles Peavyhouse. A lot of different people in here. If you're a hockey fan, let us know because this is an item that any hockey fan would love. Going 11 times. All right, Mike, we're going to pause for a quick 10-second dramatic effect. We've gone 10 clicks. The 11th click is the top spot. Charles Peavy House, you're the top after 10, but let's see who's the top after 11. Todd Peterson. All right, Todd.
Nice.
Todd Peterson, you are taking home Brett Hull. Todd Peterson, top spot break. As has been the theme today, Mike, another single spot snipe Hull jersey. Nicely done.
Nice hit.
Take the randomizer off. You see that you've won your Hull jersey. That is PSA certified Todd Peterson.
Very nice hit.
Thought we had another Todd win earlier that wasn't Todd. Was it Todd DeWitt?
It was Todd
So
DeWitt.
it's a good day for Todds today, apparently.
Good day for Todds around the world. There we go. Nice hit.
Sweet. Love to get you guys some wins. I like these hockey jerseys because they're like with the sleeves, and you can like wear those to a game and not feel like completely frozen. Because some of the other items, like you've got yourself a football jersey and you go to a football game, that's a lot harder to wear. I do know these signed ones, though, a lot of people don't like to wear them. But if you do wear it and don't frame it, this one is a good one to have.
Holy.
What happened?
All right, well, Matthew Kerr just bought out 2 full breaks. He bought all 10 spots or all 8 spots in Nifty 50.
Okay.
And all 10 spots in a Very Brady College Mixer.
All right, Matthew's here to win.
All right, let me get those ready for you right now.
The way to win, the way to guarantee a win is to buy all 8 or 10 slots in our breaks. Right. We know that all it takes is 1 spot to win. We had our guy Andrew Roberts, Chris's son, win the Tom Brady authentic jersey or authentic helmet, speed replica or speed authentic helmet of Michigan with 1 spot. Yep. Matthew Kerr's like, hey, I'm not leaving this up to chance. Kamen's talking about how we've got all these single spot snipes today. Yeah. I'm going to take home this bad boy and win because I'm going to buy all the slots.
Heck yeah. All right, hold on. Let me get these ready for you. I'm going to get you Nifty 50 ready first.
Nifty 50 is first. If you can get us a box number for that one, let us know. Chris Roberts must be a Blues fan because he's saying if you're not a Blues fan, Todd, I know who is a Blues fan. So Chris is wanting to trade for that. All right, Chris. Chris lives in Arkansas. Arkansas is one of those interesting cities that you don't have a pro sports team. So you got a lot of people in Arkansas are Cowboy fans. Then they're Cardinal and Blues fans for baseball and hockey. And they're, I believe, Grizzlies fans for basketball because Memphis is not that far from Arkansas.
No, it is not. Nifty 50 is ready for you.
All right, Nifty 50 is ready. And we've got Matthew Kerr is in all of them. As you see there, he's calling out box number 20 for the Nifty 50. Mike and I have been talking up this Emmitt Smith Chrome helmet. Let's see if that's in there, because we definitely want to see that Chrome helmet.
I definitely want to see
Todd says, I'm not a Blues fan. What you got, Chris? Okay, okay. Could have a little trade bait here. Nifty 50, number 20. Not sure if it's in this box, Mike, but I just want to pull that Emmitt Smith Chrome.
Me too.
That's my goal.
I badly want to see it.
I want to see it in person. Looking for that Emmitt Smith Chrome helmet, the NFL's all-time leading rusher. Box 20 for Mr. Kerr. No randomizing of divisions because he's got all the spots. Thank you, Matthew. Hey, Mike.
What's that?
What is that thing you like to say? Wish it into existence?
Yeah, that's right. You got to wish it into existence. You got to put it out in the universe, man.
Put it out in the universe. Emmitt Smith, the NFL's all-time leading rusher on a Chrome helmet. Emmitt Smith Chrome. Are you kidding me? It's flashy. It's beautiful. It looks even nicer in the room than it does in the camera. Look at this thing of beauty. Emmitt Smith Chrome. Look at this guy.
Lovely.
Woo-hoo-hoo. It's shiny. It's got a star. Matthew Kerr says, heck yeah. Let's go, Matthew. That's how you win. Get all the
right.
spots and get some magic. Smith Chrome.
Nice hit.
No way, says Chris Roberts. He wanted that Smith Chrome. We had a guy in here earlier. I'm sorry, I forgot who it was. I think Cody was asking, do we have a lot of Dallas stuff in the room? We have a lot of Dallas stuff in the room.
Yeah.
We've got the all-time leading rusher in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, on a Chrome.
Nice hit.
Very nice, says Jay Watt. That's not J.J. Watt, is it? I think he's not playing these days. Could be J.J.
Could
Watt
be.
watching.
Anything's
Wow.
possible.
Fire. I think we've been hyping up this Chrome for over a week, Mike.
It has been.
It's been a lot of hype.
It has definitely been.
Nice,
about a
Matt. Way to go. What box number was that? That was box number 20. So Chris is always in the belief that if it's the box number of the player, that's what it'll be. Emmitt Smith was 22.
Okay.
So Chris, it was not box 22, but it was close with box 20.
Nice.
Matthew Kerr said got an Emmitt Mini last night also. So there you go.
Sick.
Probably not as good as this one, though.
Mm-hmm.
Not as good as this one.
Doesn't get much better.
So
than that
Cody
one right
was in
there.
here asking about Cowboy stuff. There's your Cowboy stuff. All right, Matthew, fresh off a hot win. Very Brady. Number 2, you've got all the box numbers or all the things in there. You can pull from all the box numbers. Let us know what box number you would like for the Very Brady number 2. Chris Roberts says, Matthew, you don't really need 2 Emmets, do you? LOL. Chris Roberts is out here looking for trades left and right. 38
I like it.
is called from the Very Brady mixer. I will take 38 off the ticker. It is coming your way, Mr. Matthew Kerr. Woo! I will say this, Matthew, to me, factor in the player that it is, the type of helmet that it is, that is, in my opinion, Mike, the best mini helmet I've ever seen.
Yes, I would agree.
It is sick. Sick, sick, sick.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. All right. 38 from the Brady series. Yet again, Mr. Kerr is making it nice and easy for us. No need to randomize because he's got all the numbers. All the spots. So let's pull it. Let's click away, as Chris Roberts says.
Yes.
Man, Mike, whenever we're in the room together, we always tend to see some magic.
That was magic.
We bring some good mojo to the break room. Ho, 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 it's magic. Oh. I'm not as good of a singer as Mike. He is
I'm not a good singer.
more in tune than me.
That's why I didn't quit this job. This is my day job.
This is your day job. Or your night job most
Both.
of the time, actually. Mike, Matthew Kerr is going to be a happy camper.
Oh, what do we got?
You keep saying stuff, Mike. I keep saying stuff. It works. You said we
Yes.
don't have Warren Sapp out there very often. How about
Yes.
Warren Sapp on the U Miami, the 305 Warren Sapp.
Nice
What is this?
hit.
Gold chain. Oh, this is
That is
beautiful.
insane.
Look at that gold. It's
That is
golden.
insane.
Warren Sapp, one of the best defensive linemen in NFL history. Super Bowl champ, multi-time Pro Bowler with the Bucs, Hall of Famer. Before that, he did it at the U.
That's an awesome.
Another headliner hit. I said the Emmitt Smith Chrome is the best mini I've seen. This one's got to be in the top 5.
That is
Warren
sick.
Sapp. Woo! Matthew Kerr.
Disgusting.
That is nice. 2 great hits. Matthew Kerr is a happy man. Sapp Mini.
I am happy for you. See,
I am happy.
You know what? That's just proof to the room, too, that buying all the spots definitely gets you a win. And sometimes it gets you 2 insane wins like that.
Back-to-back headliners.
Back-to-back minis. One of them wasn't even a mini product.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's crazy.
It's insane. I think it's like, I mean, I'm a believer in good karma. And, like, you know, obviously, like I said, you can win with a single spot. All it takes is one to play. But you
Oh,
bring
yeah.
yourself good karma if you get all the spots.
Definitely.
Woo!
Nice hit.
Matthew Kerr. He's on fire tonight. And Fuego. I think Matthew Kerr is using that UA cash from the very Brady series. I was in here Friday night. He won twice in this series, won $200 UA cash both times. So he's putting in that UA cash to good use. Woo!
Awesome.
All right. What is next, Mike? I think this is so much fire that I'm just so excited.
Yes, we are caught up right now.
We are caught up at the moment, guys. So let us know what you guys would like to play. We are caught up. But if you want some more mini Magic Matthew Kerr or anybody else, we do have 3 slots left in the Mr. Touchdown Mini. That is our closest series at the moment. Mike is popping that bad boy on. It is a double box break. This gives me a chance to talk about our Dutch item here.
Here you go. I'll give you a handoff.
We won't go quite rock bottom yet, but we'll get pretty close to the rock bottom. The next time we drop it, it'll be rock bottom. We've got it at 210 right now. Let's go 180 on this Chris Johnson, a lunar replica helmet. Beautiful, beautiful helmet. Really no imperfections minus the sticker just slightly is off. You can barely even tell on the screen. But at the bottom here is a little... Well, now the chat's coming through and blocking it on my end. But there it is. You can see it right there. Very minor little spot there. Otherwise, it's in good shape.
All right, Matt. We'll see you later. He says 3 good hits, good for now. Check in with you guys later. Kamen, you'll be live. You'll be hosting tonight at our 8 p.m. show,
I'll be here at 8 p.m. with Steven. So, Matthew, hopefully you can get some more good hits tonight. Wow, nothing but fire today, says Chris Roberts. So, sounds good. I'm not sure that Chris Roberts could put money into your account, but you guys can go ahead and work that out amongst yourselves, Todd and Chris, for that jersey.
Absolutely.
So, definitely would like to do some more breaks. If you guys are in here and want to do some breaks, let us know what you want to do. Would for sure like to do the Mr. Touchdown Mini this show. 3 spots left in that one. Todd Peterson says, okay. So, I mean, you guys could do Venmo or whatever you guys may want to do, but I know Chris Roberts can't directly put it in your account, but you guys work it out amongst yourselves. I'm looking forward to some more fire. We've had some great fire hits today, Mike. We had the Emmitt Smith Chrome. We had the Warren Sapp Mini there. I'm not even sure what that was. It was so nice. Let's see. What else did we have? We had the Hull jersey. We had the Devontae Adams Lunar. Matthew Kerr also won that one.
Yep.
So the 3 breaks he bought out, he got Authentic, Adams Lunar.
3 headliners.
3 headliners. Andrew Pimento got a Johnson, Derek Johnson out of the whole enchilada. We had Todd DeWitt got a Travis Kelce Eclipse out of the Nifty 50. So we had
it's the day of the headliners, I guess.
Day of the headliners, and that's because we have a lot of headliners out there in a lot of our series. It is crazy. We've pulled so few headliners in our series. In the Breezy Does It full-size helmet, we still have Drew Brees himself, Dan Marino, Kyler Murray. Some of the all-time great quarterbacks are out there. We also have Sean Alexander and Jerome Bettis, 2 of the all-time great running backs. And I believe we have hidden headliners in that series that include Roger Staubach and Kurt Warner.
Yep.
Full-size authentics. Harder to get authentics these days. They're low in supply, high in demand. We have a lot of good ones in the Breezy Does It full-size helmet series. The whole enchilada, we also have a lot of headliners left in the whole enchilada. Those are replica helmets. But I believe we have a Travis Kelce Flash, a Doug Williams Flash, J.J. Watt, Jamal Lewis Lunar, Ty Law Lunar, Deion Sanders Lunar. So tons of good headliners left in the whole enchilada. The Breezy Does It as well, full of headliners. And some more good ones in the Nifty 50 and the Mr. Touchdown Mini as well. So a lot of headliners out there. And we've hit a lot of headliners today. So it's
we have.
It's a headliner hot day, as I would say.
Yes, absolutely.
And do we have the next Nifty 50 up?
It should be.
See. Let me do a refresh on my end. I got to do what I tell all the customers.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Doesn't look like it. So we'll get that up any second now. The Nifty 50 Mini. Tiller says, do you guys ever have jersey breaks new here? I see mainly helmets. Tiller, I have some news for you. I said this to Mike when we walked in the show. This is the first time I've ever not seen a jersey break in the room. We actually have a jersey break that's ready. We're going to drop that on Monday. It actually happens that our listing for that was not created. We have to have a special listing that wasn't created. So we have jerseys in the room. Those jerseys are ready to go. Some really nice jerseys. So if you'd like to do jerseys, those should be available Monday for our noon show. If not, then for sure Monday night at 7 o'clock Central Time. We're on 2 and 8 Central Time on weekends, Saturday and Sunday, 12 and 7 weekdays. We typically have jersey breaks every show. We just don't have them up at the moment. We're waiting to finalize the listing, and we'll have those up on Monday. We do have some jerseys out there, though. We have jerseys in the Very Brady College mixer. We also have jerseys in the Jackpot mixer. So there's some jerseys in the room at the moment. The best one that we have in the room right now was an O.J. Simpson USC jersey in the Very Brady College mixer. Quadrina, daughter of Capo, says, this Colts game is stressing me out. 31-24 Bucks leading. It looks like the Colts are in the red zone looking to tie up that ball game. That's the game of the day, without question. Colts and Bucks. Colts fighting for a playoff spot. The Bucks fighting for playoff positioning.
Yep.
It was one of those give or take games. Jonathan Taylor, number 1 in the league in rushing. The Bucks defense, number 1 in rush defense. I'd say they've broken about even. Taylor's got 14 carries for 76 yards, no touchdowns. So that's about an even break. For him, that's actually a bad game. True. Most other guys will take that game.
Absolutely.
Rams-Packers is going to be a banger. Absolutely. That's going to be a wild game. Rams coming off a bye week. Packers coming off a loss. Actually, Rams are coming off a loss as well, pre the bye. That's going to be a good game. The Packers are 2-point underdogs at home at Lambeau. I tend to think the Packers will win. They are 4-0 at Lambeau. The Rams have struggled against good teams, but it could go either way. I think it's going to be a huge game for playoff seeding because Rams are 8-3. Packers are 8-3. Rams are 7-3. So the winner of that game is going to have the tiebreaker for playoff seeding. I'll tell you this about the Packers. They already have the tiebreaker on several teams, including the Cardinals. So it would be a big game for Rodgers and co.
It's very true.
Who do you guys think is going to win that game? Tiller, who do you got in that game? Mike is posting our closest break, which is the Mr. Touchdown Mini Helmet Series. We are, 3 slots away from that one, Mike?
We are 3 slots away. And if you all want to keep us ripping this afternoon, let's keep it going. It has been about 20 minutes since our last order.
Ooh, alrighty. Well, Mike said it. Guys, now would be the time to hop in. We have slowed down a little bit. We love chatting with all you folks. And we will chat for at least another 10 minutes. But if we don't get anything done in those 10 minutes, we are going to probably sign off for the night show. So if you want to do some breaks, now is the time. I will have some good news, though, because regardless of whether we fill up some more breaks, we are going to have a wheel spin coming up. So anyone who's entered in the Very Brady College Series, Mike already has the list. So Matthew Kerr, Douglas Ost, Garrett McClellan, Bob Boulay, Andrew P., and Christopher Megna. All you folks will have a chance to spin the wheel at the end. Touchdown, Jonathan Taylor, says Quadrina.
All right.
Daughter of Capo. Chris Roberts says Tennessee needs Henry back bad. They certainly do.
Very bad. He's not coming back this season, is he? I think
I'm not sure what the update is. I saw that they were hoping to get him for the playoffs at one point.
Really? Okay.
So, but I don't know what the update is. Adams
must be juicing him up, huh?
That's right. Adams and Kappa combined for 20 catches, 300 yards, and 4 touchdowns. All right.
Wow.
So Tiller is confident in those big receiver numbers.
Okay.
Quadrina, hopefully you're doing well. We're talking about Jonathan Taylor, a great running back. Chris Johnson is our Dutch item. Let's get him down to the rock bottom, actually. I forgot to do that. So 160, that's as low as it could go on the Chris Johnson Dutch. It is a replica helmet, but it is in pretty good condition. Barely anything wrong with it, just a little spot at the bottom of the sticker there. Coates just tied it. That's right, Chris.
Wow.
31-all with 3:29 to go. Taylor in for the TD. I just said Taylor didn't have any touchdowns. And, of course, he got a touchdown.
Spoken into existence.
Spoken into existence, as we have done with our headliners. Some big wins this weekend. Patriots 36-13 over the Titans. The Pats look like a team that could get the 1 seed in the AFC. They are en fuego. Let's see. They've won 6 games in a row. All of them by double figures except for the Chargers game. So the Patriots are in cruise control in the NFL. We had the Giants beat the Eagles. That's a big blow to the Eagle playoff hopes. Dolphins big over the Panthers. Bengals big over the Steelers. Talk about playoff hopes dwindling. Those are dwindling for Pittsburgh. 41-10, the Bengals won. Big game for Joe Mixon, 165 rush yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground for him.
Nice. We only have 2 slots remaining now. Todd Peterson hopped in here and grabbed a slot in Mr. Touchdown. We only have 2 slots remaining in that.
All right, guys, 2 slots left in Mr. Touchdown. Would love to get that break done this show. If for some reason we don't get it done, it does carry over to the night show tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. But once we get down to about 2 or 3 slots, I want to close it out so bad. So
we're so close on that one.
We are so close on that one. Would love to get that one closed out. Who wants to close us out? If you do, let us know. Could be our last break unless we heat up with some orders. If we do heat up with some orders, I'm happy to do as many breaks as you guys want. But we are a little slow on orders right now. So now would be the time to hop in for some orders before we call it a day. 2 left in the Mr. Touchdown. Really good list of headliners in there. DK Metcalf, Mike Ditka, Ty Law, Hines Ward, Patrick Willis, Sean Alexander, Warren Sapp, and Michael Vick. I know a couple of those were pulled, but I believe the Michael Vick Lunar, and Mike Ditka flash is out there.
That's like the best Freudian slip I've heard today.
My bad.
Sorry, that was good.
My bad, Michael Vick. Woo! Okay, did not mean to say that, but good stuff. It's because I was getting ready to say Vic and Ditka also.
Yeah.
So
Michael Vitka.
Michael Vitka.
Yeah.
So those would be good ones to do for sure. Maybe we can pull another headliner because we've been pulling headliners left and right. Who all is in that break, Mike? The Mr. Touchdown Mini.
Right now, in Mr. Touchdown Mini, we have Andrew Pimentel, Matthew Kerr twice, Scott Snyder, Aaron Duggar, and Todd Peterson.
Alrighty, so guys, who wants to join those folks and close out the Mr. Touchdown Mini? What I like about today, Mike, let's see. What did we do? We did 2 Brady breaks, 2 Nifty 50s.
Yep.
We did a jackpot. We did 2 breezies. We did a whole enchilada. So if we do a Mr. Touchdown, would have done everything but the wheel of winning.
Everything but the kitchen sink.
Everything but the kitchen sink. And that wheel has been parked lately.
I know.
Cody Neff asks, what happens if the break doesn't fill all the way? Cody, the way it works is if the break doesn't fill all the way, it gets carried over to our next show. So Cody, as I said earlier, we're on 2 and 8 o'clock Central Time today. Also Saturdays, we're on 2 and 8 Central Time. And then weekdays, we're on 12 and 7 Central Time. So if a break doesn't fill all the way up, it gets carried over to our next show. So that means we get it done the next show. And if for some reason it doesn't fill the next show, which is pretty rare, it would get carried over to the show after that. So if you're in a break, the break is going to get done regardless. But I know a lot of the folks who are in those breaks would like to get them done while they're in the room, which is something I would personally like to get done as well. So if you guys could do the Mr. Touchdown Mini, that's cool. But if you don't want to do it, we'll do it tonight at 8.
Yep.
But that is how it works, Cody.
And Cody, you know what? It always does help rallying the troops in the chat, especially if you've got other people in the chat that are in the next break. Like I just read off everybody that is in the Mr. Touchdown. We only have 2 slots remaining. Trying to rally that one full. If there's something you like or something you want to push for, drop it in the chat. A lot of people like to rally around the community. So.
And I found that personally, because sometimes we're so slow. Like at the moment, we were hot to start the show. We slowed down. A lot of times, like someone wants to do a certain break, but they're waiting till someone gets a slot. So I like to ask you guys, what's a break that you want to do? So if there's something that you would like to do yourself, throw it in the chat. Did we close it?
Charles Peavy House, closing it up.
All right, Charles. Thank you very much. But as I was saying, a lot of times if there's a break that you really want to do, you see a break, hey, I love this break. Does anyone else want to do it? You put that in the chat, and you might find out that someone else wants to do it.
Yep.
So that is an easy way to post out there in terms of what you would like to do.
All right.
Close out the mini break. He's telling us.
That's right. It is closed.
Mr. Peavy House, would you like a box number? I know you're in here in the chat. Everyone else who's in that break could also hop in. Mike has the list ready. So if we can get a box or 2 box numbers, it's a double box break.
Yes, 2.
So 26, 27, 29, and basically 30 through 36 are in the room.
Yep.
Charlie. Now bring me the closer magic, says Charlie Peavy House. Yep, the closer magic is a real thing, as is the box number magic. 33, says Matthew Kerr. He's in that one, right? Matthew Kerr is in there. So he's still lurking. He said he was going home, but he sees there's another break.
He's not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere, Matthew. You're in here. 33, and if we can get one more, that is a double box break, guys. If we can get one more box number, Matthew, Charlie, or anyone else who's in that break. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the list here. Let's see. We've got Andrew Pimento, Scott Snyder, Aaron Duggar, Todd Peterson in here. So if any of you guys want to get us one more box number for the touchdown mini. I've got 33 written down. I've got it off the ticker. We're waiting on one more. A lot of options left for that box number. I've got about 9 of them in there. Otherwise, if I don't get one in the next 30 seconds, I will go ahead and randomize for the next box number. Always watching, guys. Love it, says Matthew. Great to hear. We love this as well. I know it says, like, sometimes it doesn't feel like a job when we're on the air, because I have a great time doing this, Mike.
Same here. Me too.
Me too. Matthew, 27, says Matthew. All right, thank you very much.
Sweet.
There's a lot of box numbers to randomize. Did not want to do that. Something in the 20s, says Todd. All right, well, 27 works. So that works for both of you guys. 27. 27 and 33 coming your way, guys.
Great.
Mr. Touchdown Mini. 27's looking me straight in the eyes, and here's 33. All right. I will go ahead and randomize you for your divisions this time, because Matthew Kerr doesn't have all the spots in this one.
No, he doesn't.
Got a lot of different people in here, in fact. I believe 2 Matthew Kerrs and 2 Charles Peavy Houses, and then everyone else has 1 slot. So pretty wide open on this one. We're going 11 times here. You keep your divisions for both breaks or both box opens. All right, 11 times. Scott Snyder should be up top. Charles Peavy House should be at the bottom when I paste you guys in. That is, in fact, what we have. Scott Snyder in the NFC North, Matthew Kerr in the NFC South, Andrew P. in the NFC East, Aaron Duggar in the NFC West, Todd Peterson in the AFC North, Charles Peavy House in the AFC South, Matthew Kerr in the AFC East, and Charles Peavy House also has the AFC West. Let's do this. 27 and 33. We'll start chronological. Let's go 27 first. This is a good way to start us off.
What do we got?
We've got a legend, a historical legend.
Okay.
This is the first African American to win the Super Bowl as a starting quarterback. That is Doug Williams. He not only won the Super Bowl for the Washington football team, he was also the Super Bowl MVP as he signed it himself, Super Bowl MVP. He was also the first guy to throw for 4 touchdowns in a single quarter in the Super Bowl.
Wow.
So Doug Williams, an absolute legend of the game. He is an NFC East guy, and that is Andrew Pimento. I believe Andrew started the day with a win and gets a win now as well.
Nice.
Doug Williams, NFC East. Andrew P. Nicely done, my friend. Are we getting orders, or you're updating the sheet?
Nope, just updating the sheet.
Oh, man. I was excited that we were getting orders.
Charlie is still our last order here.
Charlie's still our last order, guys. So once we do this next helmet, we will kind of do a last call to see if we get some more orders. We'll do our wheel spin as well, so we're not quite getting off the air, but we'll give it another 5 minutes or so. And if we don't get any orders, then we will call it a day for the afternoon. So if you'd like to do another break, now is the time to hop in, because we are wide open on all our breaks at the moment.
Yes, we are. With the exception of Wheel of Winning. There's one spot taken in there.
One spot taken in there. Not holding my breath on that one. Jeff Grand Mason is out watching his Patriots win. And
Okay,
he's not.
fair enough.
Jeff isn't in here.
Fair enough.
But I would love to do a Breezy Does It or something like that. If you guys want to do another break, we're happy to stay on for you folks. But that's all up to you. All up to you. All right, our second item in Mr. Touchdown Mini. Cody was asking if we have a lot of cowboy stuff in the room.
Well,
We got another cowboy for you, Cody. This is a guy from back in the day, Randy White, defensive lineman from 75 to 1988, Super Bowl champ and MVP, 9-time Pro Bowler, 7-time first-team All-Pro. He's a college and Pro Football Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame 94, he signed it.
Nice.
Randy White, Mr. White. That is also an NFC East hit. And you see what can happen in these double box breaks. You can have one spot, as Andrew Pimento did,
Yep.
and you can win 2 items. Doug Williams for the Washington football team, and Randy White for the boys, America's team, the Cowboys.
nice.
Well, those numbers weren't hot for me. Matthew, looks like they're hotter when you get all the spots.
Yeah.
That tends to be hotter. Williams, this is White, Randy White mini.
Yes.
Can't get them all, Matthew. Andrew P. is getting that one with a single spot.
Very
Single
nice.
spot snipe has been the theme, minus when Mr. Kerr gets all the spots this
Well,
afternoon.
yes, of course.
That's the way to guarantee a dub.
That's just one big spot, though. Then.
Let's
Let's just call it one
sure.
big spot.
It is one big spot. Typically, it's the same order number that comes through.
Yes, that's true.
Let me get this disco off, because that was not a headliner hit. We finally had a break where we didn't have a headliner hit. We've had a lot of headliner hits today. Keep that in mind, folks.
Yes.
Today is
An immense
the
amount.
headliner mojo.
It was awesome.
Awesome blossom. A decent amount of you still here in the chat, so if you guys want to do a break, it is now or never. Otherwise, we are getting off. Let's see where we're looking on the website. So we are
Wide open.
wide open, as Mike said. So we'll give it, let's see, 3:16. We'll give it till about 3:20. If you guys don't get an order, then we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel for some UA cash at 3:20. And while we're spinning, I'll still leave the breaks open. So while we're spinning for the cash, we can do some more orders. And I'll sort of do a last call for orders, but I'll also do a last call for the Dutch. It is Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson Dutch.
I got the link for it in the chat right now. There it is.
Oh, we have an order. Let's see. Dakota. Don't recognize that name. Dakota Neff hopped in with an order. I believe that could be a member of Cody Neff's family, probably.
Perhaps.
So Dakota Neff hopped in with an order for the Breezy Does It. Looks like a first-time customer.
Yep.
Also got 2 slots in the Mr. Touchdown Mini. So if you guys would like to do one of those breaks, we are on for at least another 5 minutes. We can fill those bad boys up. If we don't fill them up, as I told Chris and Dakota, we will do those tonight during our 8 p.m. show. So we will get those done, whether it's this afternoon show or tonight at 8. We will get those breaks done for you guys. We have 6 left in the whole enchilada, 7 left in Breezy Does It. So it was actually the whole enchilada that got an order, not the Mr. Touchdown Mini. I'll give you guys an update on those 2 breaks. We have in the Breezy Does It helmet, full-size authentic helmet series, we have a Dan Marino Lunar out there, a Jerome Bettis Lunar, Kyler Murray Flat White, Drew Brees helmet, Sean Alexander Lunar out there. And then in the whole enchilada, we've got Deion Sanders, Ty Law, Jamal Lewis, all on Lunars, Fred Warner on a Flash, J.J. Watt, Travis Kelce, Flash, Doug Williams, Flash, and then I believe Joe Green was pulled in the whole enchilada. But pretty much all or almost all the headliners are still out there in the whole enchilada and the Breezy Does It helmets. Those are full-size helmets, full-size authentics for the Breezy Does It, and they are full-size replicas for the whole enchilada.
The whole enchilada.
The enchilada is whole. Colts just ran a kickoff back for 70 yards, 10 seconds to go, down 7. Wow.
How'd that happen?
It was a punt return, looks like. And they're 2nd and 10 at the Tampa Bay 32. 38-31 in that game. Carson Wentz has 3 touchdown passes. Hey, I'm going to win in fantasy this week. You know why, Mike?
Hey.
Leonard Fournette has 17 carries, 100 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Woo.
On top of that, in a PPR league, Mr. Fournette has 7 catches, 31 yards, and a touchdown catch.
Wow, nice.
And Fournette's a good fantasy player, but those are not numbers he normally puts up.
Extraordinary numbers for him.
He is definitely over-exceeding the expectations. Last week, it was Jonathan Taylor with 5 touchdowns. This week, it's Leonard Fournette with 4 touchdowns.
Unreal.
So absolutely incredible action in the NFL. Bengals with the big 41-10 win over the Steelers. Dolphins 33-10 over the Panthers. Patriots 36-13 over the Titans. Pats look like a championship contender. A lot of good games in the NFL. Rams, Packers, Vikings, Niners, and Chargers, Broncos. 3 toss-ups in the afternoon hour.
Nice.
Fournette scored a TD with 30 seconds to go, says Mr. Roberts. Okay.
Jeez.
That is incredible. All right, guys, tell you what. Let's do the wheel. Let's do the wheel spin. Mike will pull up the wheel. I will go ahead and random you guys up for our top spot break. I know Chris, I believe, is in the wheel spin. I know Matthew Kerr is in the wheel spin.
Give it a little bit of a tilt there.
Yeah, Mike will tilt it. So it should be what? We did how many? 2 breaks of those?
We did. So it should be 20 names.
Should be 20 names. That looks about 20 to me. Tough loss, Katrina, says Chris. Katrina, I'm sorry about your Colts. That is certainly a heartbreaker.
That's a bummer.
Colts are a good team, though. They're a good team. They'll be back. All right, guys. I'll throw you guys in the randomizer. If you guys want to hop in with some orders, we're happy to do some breaks. While we do this, I will give you guys a last chance to do it. Otherwise, we are signing off for the 2 o'clock hour. Top spot after the 11th click gets a chance for some UA cash. That is 10 clicks. Matthew Kerr is up top. Let's see who's up top after this one. 11 times. Matthew Kerr is up top again. Matthew, when we know you're watching, if you can get us a number between 1 and 100, you can win some more UA cash.
And you can also select if you want Kamen to spin it too.
Or Mike can spin it.
Or I can spin it. Either of us can spin it. I've been given the option.
Okay.
I said, what number do you want to start at? Who do you want to spin?
There you go. James spun an uncommon, ridiculously amount last night, 96.
Ooh.
Mike's gonna spin a 37, says Chris.
That sounds about right. That's about where I've been in the past
37's not bad. It's 1 to 100. Matthew Kerr, let us know which one you want to start on. We'll have Mike spin unless you specially request me to spin. Then I will go ahead and spin. Otherwise, we'll go with Mike and we'll go with 1. We'll start at 22, Mike.
You're on at 22?
So 22. Right. Matthew Kerr got 22. Got a headliner hit with that one. He's been rolling with 22.
Okay, there's 22.
All right, let's give this bad boy a spin.
All right. You ready?
Bob says Mike's a good company man. Spins a 14.
That's right.
That's what Bob is going with.
Oh, it's gonna be my best one yet.
It looks big.
62.
62.
And that's my birthday, 6/2, June 2nd.
All right, 62. Matthew Kerr is hot with the UA cash. Matt, I'm going to put that in your account right when we get off the air. $62 UA cash. It's been quite the day for Mr. Kerr. He won himself Warren Sapp, got himself Emmitt Smith Chrome. Now we got 62 UA cash.
Dang.
Also a Devontae Adams Lunar. Matthew Kerr was the winner of the day, $62 UA cash. Hopefully you're back tonight, Matt. Typically our night shows do tend to be busier. We were fairly busy for an afternoon show, Sunday afternoon, so that means tonight is going to be absolutely hopping. So I will go ahead and sign off, I guess, because we've been pretty slow. We had that order from Dakota about 8 minutes ago, but we haven't had many orders besides that in the last 20 minutes. So that is a good spot to end on. Mike, you're going home for the afternoon.
I am.
Gonna eat some leftover Thanksgiving food, probably.
100%.
100%. I will
turkey sandwich.
Turkey sandwich. I'll be doing the same thing here when we get off the air. I'll do a little lunch break. I brought the food here. We are back tonight at 8 o'clock Central Time. Mike is out. I'm still in here. I'll be breaking. Steven will be producing. So I'm going to go ahead and play our outro video, which is going to explain a lot of the stuff I just said. But I know we have some new customers, so it helps to be repetitive. Thank you very much for everyone for playing with us. And we hope to see you tonight at 8 o'clock. Have a good one.
Thank you for breaking with Ultimate Autographs in the UA Live Break Room. If you had an awesome time, you can join us again every day. We are live breaking certified sports memorabilia at noon and 7 p.m. Central Time every weekday and 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central Time on the weekends. As a reminder, if you purchased a spot in a break that did not fill, your spot will transfer to the next UA Live Breaks broadcast. Lastly, if you earned UA cash today, the funds will be added to your account in 24 hours. Thanks again for breaking with Ultimate Autographs. We hope to see you again soon.